Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I speak to the committee today in support of Congressman Paul's bill, the Federal Reserve Transparency Act. In fact, I am a co-sponsor of the legislation. The Federal Reserve System of the United States is an extremely powerful entity. The Fed controls the dollar and sets associated interest rates. Profits earned on the interest by the Fed are paid into the U.S. Treasury. Though the Fed is a quasi-private entity, its chairman, vice chairman, and governors are appointed by the President and vetted by the Senate. Further, the decisions made and executed by the Fed's Board of Governors affect the monetary policy of the entire nation. Thus, the system must be subject to Federal oversight and audit. Currently, Congress is able to probe such areas within the Fed, but there is still far too much that is not known. Congress and the American people must be allowed to know the details of its operations and how decisions are made. I agree with Congressman Paul that the best government is an open government. As members of the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee, each of us is tasked with holding all government entities accountable for their actions and inactions. The American people deserve answers and transparency from their government. An open democracy such as ours does not condone secrecy, except in the most stringent cases of national security. Scores of my constituents in Arizona have called on me to investigate and audit the Fed and its practices. For these reasons, I have joined Congressman Paul as a co-sponsor of this bill, and I am now seeking to enact this legislation. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back the balance of my time.